Okay, here we are in the hub, um, and the first mission is right here. We can hold the button in order to skip past their text if you want, and we'll just jump right into the mission. So we're going to learn about controlling groups in this mission. First thing you need to do is build some distillery brothers, also known as squirrels. I'll be referring to them as squirrels. It's going to ask me to select Freight Union. Once I have 120 food, you can see down in the lower left, there's my food. Each pig that I have produces 1 food per second, and I start in this mission with all 8 pigs, so I'm producing 8 food per second. In the future, these farms will run out. In this mission, they don't run out. The squirrels cost 60 food. The ferrets cost 120 food, and then each individual squirrel that gets built costs 20, each individual ferret costs 60, and each squirrel warren will produce up to 3 squirrels, each ferret warren will produce up to 2. So you can see the numbers down on my unit bar at the bottom. I have 2 squirrel warrens, and so it'll produce up to 6 squirrels. They take 10 seconds apiece to build, and I have 1 ferret warren. So it'll produce 2. I've got a bunch of extra food, so if I want to beat this mission quickly, I'll build some more warrens, and the heroic is to build 8 warrens, so let's just build 8 warrens. Now it's telling me to use L2 or left mouse button to control just a single group. See down in the bottom, I have the ferrets highlighted, and so using L2 we'll move that, and the game was just instructing me to pull up the help. If you need more help, you can come here with the back button. I can then select my squirrels, and I can use L2 here. The same rules apply as they do with my R2, and that is that if I hold the button, it'll focus fire enemies. Or retreat, for instance. Do you see that? If I want to, say I have them come out up here to attack, and then I'm like, no, run away! I can hold the button. But watch what happens if I let my squirrel start fighting that turret, and then I move away and I start clicking the button. They'll stay to fight because they're in an attack move state. So watch this. I'm going to click, click, click. Those 2 at the front are staying there. Now that turret can't see that squirrel because he's on the high ground. I can take advantage of that, but really you're supposed to be using the ferrets to attack these bases. So let's do that. And I got the heroic by building extra warrens. Now this is a pretty easy mission you can just, if you build enough warrens, you can just plow right through it. We're not going to bother fighting with those turrets over there, also known as bullet hives, and we're going to go find the other base. Now normally, the ferrets, the mortar units can't hit air units, so you do want to use your squirrels in order to attack those ferrets. So I'm left triggering my squirrels to come attack them and clean up, and now I'm right triggering to get my whole army to catch up to this position. Now you can see that the worlds are all procedurally generated. The area that I haven't yet discovered is in the southern corner, and that's likely where the other base is. I'm just going to rally my whole army because I've got enough squirrels that they'll be able to wipe these ferrets. And here we go. Here's the final base. My ferrets I'm going to click near to the turret so that my ferrets focus on them because those are the things doing the real damage. And then I'll focus fire the base by standing next to it, wait for that red highlight, and then boom, it goes down. And I got the heroic.